Well, hi everybody. Hope you're having a nice weekend. I know a lot of people are celebrating. And the kiddos and I, we are in the van. And sorry about the weird camera placement, but I haven't been using the van lately. And my other mount for the phone is in my in the car. So, but what we're doing right now is we are headed north of where we live, about 3 hours, to spend a night or two with our friend Marilyn from Traveling with Minivan Go. She has a nice channel as well, and she travels in her minivan too with her dog Jazzy. So we're going there because where I live, the fireworks last night were just horrible. Less than 100 feet from my bedroom window. Indy and Hunter were just terrified. None of us got any sleep. So I didn't think I was going to go. I didn't want to. I didn't have enough money to go. But you know what? I'll figure that out later when I get back. But it was just too much. None of us got any sleep. And it just broke my heart last night. Indy laid on top of me half the night. And his chest was pounding so hard. I could feel it here, you know, on my tummy when he was laying on me. And that just broke my heart to see him in such fear. And fireworks weren't going to stop. And I'm not a big fan. I mean, I don't particularly hate the fireworks. You know, my husband proposed to me on the 4th of July at a fireworks event. So I don't hate the fireworks. But when I see how it scares my dogs, I just don't want to be around them, you know? And, well, I don't want to go too much more into that because I've really had a rough day, especially today. Tomorrow would have been our anniversary. And, so it's a little tough. But anyway, I piled the kids in the van. We're going to drive up to Marilyn's house, hang out with her for a bit, and then go home in a day or two. So I'll maybe put some footage up there in this video. We'll see what happens. You never know what you're going to get with me. I do know that I need to get the different camera mount though, because I don't like this angle for the video. So, alright, I'll be back with y'all later. Okay, we're only about 35 minutes from our destination for the evening from my friend's house. So, I'm going to leave you with this for the evening. I hope you guys all have a really nice night. And I'll be back and continue this video sometime tomorrow. Okay? There's not much traffic out here tonight, so that's nice. Okay, catch you tomorrow. Yo.
Okay. Hi, are you jealous? Huh? Are you going to be jealous?
And here we have Miss Jazzy, Marilyn's little girl. And she likes to chase squirrels, and she sits and watches them. Watches for movement up in the tree limbs. She's so very cute to watch her circling the trees and looking up there. Right, Jazzy? What's up there, baby? You tell them. Yeah. Yeah, you get them, honey. Good girl. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. And we are still at our friend's house. We're going to get ready and we're going to be leaving to go home in a few hours. And what a nice, peaceful weekend this has been. It has been so great. I feel so much better, guys. I was so stressed out And the dogs, they are so much better. We didn't have a whole lot of fireworks noise up here. So that was awesome. And we're going to be leaving here in a few hours. And then we're going to be heading back. And thanks for watching. I hope you guys all had a really nice weekend. And I'm going to get on with the rest of the video now. Okay, so this is my friend Marilyn from Traveling with Minivan Go. And I'm going to do a van tour. She's going to show us how she travels in her van, how she has it set up inside, and how she travels with her dog, Jazzy. So we're going to get to that, and I hope you enjoy what we're going to show you.
I hope you enjoy.
Yeah.
So follow along.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, Marilyn, are you ready to show us what you got here?
Am. First of all, let me tell you that I do have my own channel, and it is called Traveling with Minivan Go. And this is Minnie. I've had her for 2 years. She's a 2014 Chrysler Town & Country.
Yes.
And I have as simple setup as I could possibly do, and this is probably my 4th or 5th no-build build. So let me show you around.
And also, I wanted to tell people, if you guys like this, Marilyn actually has a detailed full-length video on her channel with a detailed van tour and goes into all kinds of things and shows you things in detail that we really won't be going into right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Marilyn, so go ahead.
Okay. Well, let's take you on a tour of the inside. Do you want to take a look at it before I crawl in? Or
sure. Let me just shoot my camera in here. And this is nice. I like the way you have it. Look at her beautiful curtains. She's going to tell us about these. And this is her bed, and then she has a nice little stand over here that she built and put in. So, all right, well, you want to explain us?
And I will explain this. This is a Coleman cot.
Yes.
And it's the smaller version. It's a 69-inch Coleman comfort cot. With a pad and a 4-inch mattress and my old bedspread.
Gotcha.
That is in my favorite colors. I love pink and green. So this has been very comfortable, and the way I have it set up, I can sleep with my head on either direction.
That comes in handy.
It does, because I'm not always level, so I can go either way.
Correct.
My sideboard cabinet that I have here contains all of my supplies. My bathroom supplies, my food, etc. Underneath, there's plenty of storage, and I've taken most of that storage out because I'm back home for the moment. But this is where my clothes and my linens go, and up on this end is my pots and pans and stuff I don't have to get to.
And that's awesome. And where does Jazzy sleep? Does she sleep with you, or
she sleeps right there?
Right here on the little floor
on
here?
That little floor there.
Oh, that's
and believe
nice.
it or not, she only uses about half of it. But if there's a thunderstorm or something, she'll figure out how she fits up on the bed with me.
Right. Aw.
So she does do that quite well.
I see you have beautiful, look how she's decorated with her beautiful little flowers in here.
Well, I'll
that
tell
is
you,
so cool.
These are, because I've got I think this one has the screen.
Yeah.
It's a DVD player screen, so it's good entertainment for the children when they were young, except I never used it that way. But now that I don't have any use for this, it's in the way. But I did make use of trying to get it decorated.
I think it's a great flower holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you have a little, is that a little LED light hanging over there?
It's battery operated. And
cool.
The battery is only, I think it's a AA, and it lasts forever.
Awesome.
But I only use that just for a few minutes, because I don't need a whole lot of light in here.
I got you.
And I made my own window coverings.
They are just gorgeous. I want to try to get up a little closer here. So I think you guys can see the reflection. They are just beautiful, this pattern that she used.
It was an old shower curtain.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's what amazes me about that, because I thought it was just fabric. That's
well, the
awesome.
ones in the back are made with your Reflectix. And I have one for the back windshield as well.
Okay.
But over the course of time, they seem to grow bigger.
Yeah.
They fit perfectly when I first made them, but they grow bigger. And now I have to keep them attached. If you see these little, they're they're hair clips holding it in.
Like the little office clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then-
going to walk around and so they can get a view from the back, okay?
Okay.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, this is the view from the back looking in. And you can see her stand here. This is awesome. It contains a lot of things.
It's got sliding doors.
Sliding doors.
I don't have room for the ones that swing out, so I got the one with sliding doors, and I have magnets that I had to put on it to keep the doors from slamming around when I was driving.
I see.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I like that. And then, do you want to come back here and explain? She has a power inverter, and she does have a Blue Eddy power supply, which is not in here right now.
It's the AC 180. So
AC
it's
180.
And I'll come back.
Okay. And yeah, she has it with her when she travels. We were both in Florida this past winter together at our friend Julie's house. And she had showed me her setup there, but she has it sitting here. Would you want to tell people about that?
Okay,
about your charger?
This is the Blue Eddy DC to DC charger. It's the Charger 1. And it can charge up to 560 watts per hour.
That's awesome.
It is awesome because I can be pretty close to being drained. And when I'm driving down the road, when I had it just hooked to my cigarette lighter, it only charged it at 100 per hour, so it would take forever.
Yes.
And while it's charging, I'm also running my set power refrigerator that sits right here.
Yeah, it goes there on top of that.
Yeah.
And this little cabinet is amazing. She made this, and this is the painting of her logo, and that's also what's on her YouTube page.
Yes.
So if you guys go and see that, you'll see that logo. Show everybody what's inside of here.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice. And it amazes me, the creativity.
I made sure I had room for everything I needed in the way of kitchen supplies.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is my toaster, because I have to have my peanut butter toast every morning.
Yes.
And behind that, I just have some garbage bags. So I've got space for storage in there.
That's awesome.
I have my half and half water vinegar. There's my coffee cup, and of course, my peanut butter. But in this one, I had to design it so that it would fit my coffee maker.
That's a mini Keurig?
It's a knockoff.
Like a knockoff?
It's a mainstay.
Okay.
And what I like about this particular model is because whatever water you put into it is what comes back out.
Awesome.
So there's no guessing and there's no carrying extra water in there.
Uh-huh.
Love this thing. And I just have some collapsible bowls here beside it. Behind it, I have my butane tanks.
Okay.
Because I do have a one-burner butane stove.
They're nice, aren't they?
They are.
I have found out that the butane doesn't last as long as the propane, though.
And
because
I hate
have one.
propane, so I won't
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
And then in this third cabinet, or the third space over here, I just have my pots and pans and I wondered where those went.
For tortillas.
My tortillas. I have my pots and my pans and a couple of dishes and some
Right.
paper towels. And it just kind of fits however I can make it fit at the moment.
Yeah, I think that is just the neatest little thing there. And I just think it's amazing the way you
Oh, I'll catch that later.
designed it and the paint, how you painted it. I think that's just beautiful.
And the paint is rather a unique type of thing because it's not just plain paint. Underneath this painting is what I call, or what is called magnetize it. It magnetizes any surface.
That's awesome.
So it's a dark gray, and you can see that.
Yeah, it makes
That's
the butterfly sticker stick.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to just see this plain black, dark gray surface. So I am a painter, which is why I gave it the name of Van Gogh.
Awesome. Yeah,
Although-
that's such a cool little play on words.
Yes.
Yeah.
So although I'm more of a Bob Ross style painter, I didn't think it sounded very good with Minnie Ross. Minnie Van Go.
Yeah, but it's cool. I just love your name on your channel. That
Well,
is
thank
pretty
you.
neat. Where did little Jazzy go?
She's probably under a tree. Oh, she's sniffing where the other dogs are
Oh,
at.
she's sniffing over there with them. Yeah, because I have mine over here in my van. Well, they're not in the van. They're laying out in the shade attached to the van.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
this is cool.
This little space here is where I keep my window
Your
covering for up
yeah.
here.
Yeah, look how she made this, guys. This has Reflectix and then her window covering material, which you said was
This was an old shower curtain.
an old shower curtain.
Well, it wasn't an old one, it was a new one.
Let me get up close so you can see that. Isn't that pretty? It's just, and she made these herself, and they're so nice, and they fit in here perfectly.
They're easy, and I also have a video online about how I made
You
these.
do. I watched that.
Yeah.
I love that video.
You
so
might be able to
you
link
guys
that.
might want to check that out. And yeah, if I remember when I edit the video and put it together, I'll put the link to that in there.
Okay.
If I don't remember, don't kill me, but they can go to your channel and find
yeah.
it if I forget.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
And I have my front windshield here, too. And it's not, I bought this one. I wasn't going to make that one for the front windshield.
I bought a front windshield one too. For me, it was a customized photo of my dogs. It looks like they're driving.
Oh, and I would love to have one like that.
It's
I'm
so
gonna do
funny.
that.
It's so cool.
Now, the space in between the bed and the cabinet is where I carry my
Right there.
my camp chair.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because when you're driving, doesn't take up much space to put it right in there anyway, right?
in there. And
Yeah.
and when I'm out traveling, 9 times out of 10, my front windshield will end up there too,
And
in between spots.
When you're camping, when you are at your destination, wherever you are, do you cook inside on here or do you cook outside?
No, I always cook outside because that's why I designed it this way, so that I can bring my board
And you
down,
can put your
and it
little
can
cooker like right here
Yeah.
and cook?
Yeah, and I can use my toaster or my coffee pot out here. It
Right.
makes it so nice.
Right.
Now, I also have another table that I carry with me, so if I'm using the butane stove, I most often will use that because I don't like all the fumes coming in. I don't know if
Right.
there's fumes, but I just want it out here.
Yeah. And that's how I feel too. I think the only time I would want to be cooking inside is if it was a really inclement weather. And,
Yeah.
then maybe you'd
That's
have
when
to
I
a
do
little bit.
I just do a sandwich.
Either
on
that
those
or go
days.
through a drive-through somewhere.
Oh, yes.
You know, that
opened my secret up.
Oh, that would be even easier,
Yeah,
right?
it really is.
But yeah, so that's awesome. Do you have anything else that you
Well,
want to talk about?
I'll show you that little table because I think I forgot to put that in my
Okay.
video.
Yeah,
But,
that's cool. We would like to
really-
see that.
I can keep it stashed under here real easy. I'll pull it out. And I bought this at Walmart.
Oh yeah, that's nice
And
little
I thought
table.
it was on sale for $12. Turned out to be it was something else, and this one cost me $45.
Oh,
I was a little upset with it, but I love this table because it just
let me
sets
get a
up-
better angle here so I'm not in the shade.
It sets up so easy.
That's very nice. I
And
like that.
So that's where
Is it
I
fairly
usually do-
sturdy?
Oh, it is. It's quite sturdy.
Okay.
And I could set my butane stove on here real
Awesome.
easy.
Well, that's cool.
And it just breaks down.
Okay.
Just as easy.
Cool.
I love it.
Yeah, Marilyn, so I wanted to thank you for having us for the 4th of July weekend. It was peaceful. It was beautiful. The dogs were so happy. I'm in a much better mood. And we're going to go home and I'll put this video out probably. People will probably see it sometime Monday. And I just really appreciate your hospitality and showing us your van and everything.
I just want to tell you how glad I am that you came up. And I had so much fun having you and the kids here.
We did too.
I mean, I live in a small home. It's not a tiny home, but it's a small home. And I had plenty of room for all of the dogs. We had so much fun.
We did. So, I'm going to turn around and I'm going, hold on guys. Okay, so everybody, I guess we're going to end the video here. So thank you so much for watching this one.
Thank you.
Go over and check out Marilyn's detailed van tour if you're into that. And also the other video that I'm going to try to remember to link, which is Marilyn
traveling with Minivan Go.
Right. Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank
See you
you.
later. We'll see you on the next video.
And see
Bye.
you down the road.
Yeah, see you down the road. Bye.
Bye.
And we're off as Jazzy patiently waits for her squirrel friend to come down and longingly looks for her furry friend. We will be off on a road trip headed home. Bye, Jazzy girl.